Hi, this is Abe, and in this video I'll be discussing a way to delete records in Oracle database. I'll look at the syntax and then run through a few examples to try that out. As far as the syntax, basically delete from and then specify a table name. Follow that by the where clause and then enter a condition specifying the record that you're trying to delete. And then terminate that with the semicolon. Now I've already got my SQL Developer open, the SQL Developer application. I've got a connection to my local database, and I've called it XEJerry. I've also created a user called Jerry, created some tables, added some data, added some constraints. All that was done in previous videos. So if you're following along, you will get the same results that I am. If not, feel free to go back and check that out. I've also posted some of the scripts or all the scripts that I'm using in these videos to my blog, so feel free to use that, and hopefully you are following along with those. So for my first delete, now you could do this through the GUI. I'm going to do it through like a worksheet with some SQL commands, just to show you how it's done through the command line. So my first one, again, I'm going to delete or try to delete the friend ID 7, this guy here. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. I'm going to start with my delete statement. So delete, table name is friend name, and then for my where clause, friend ID equals 7, semicolon, and I'm going to run that, see what happens. Okay, perfect. So I'm getting an error, ORA 02292, basically something about a constraint. Now, Oracle errors usually begin with an ORA, followed by a numeric code description. If a lot of times you could look at the description and then identify what it's trying to tell you. If at times you see an Oracle error that gives you a description that doesn't really make sense, or you can't really figure out what it's trying to say, a lot of times you can just Google that error code and find a lot of resources out there on the internet to help you out in resolving your error message. So in a previous video, I set up constraints, primary keys and foreign keys. So again, if you've been following along and have set those up along with me, you will get this error here. So back to this error message here. This is basically telling us that there's a child record exists. So before we delete the parent record, which is this one here, we have to delete the child record first. Now again, there's another way to do this using cascading and so on, which I'll discuss in a future video, but for the sake of this, I really wanted to go through and sort of do it manually for each record. So I'm going to have to delete the child record first before I can delete the parent record. Now again, if we look back at this error message here, you'll notice it's referring to a foreign key in the friend phone table. So the friend ID is found in the friend phone table, which is the child record. So I have to delete that first before I delete the parent record. So I'm going to go delete friend phone, that's the table name, where friend ID equals 7, semicolon, and I'm going to run that. And it says here, one row deleted. So now I should be able to take this and then run it again, and then it gives me here one row deleted. So it had no problem. As soon as we deleted the child record, we were able to delete the parent record. Now if we go back here under friend name, which is the parent table, under friend ID, if I do a refresh, there you can see it was deleted. So there you have it. We talked about deleting records, or one way to delete records. Went through some examples and dealt with an error message along the way. I'll be posting the above script here this stuff here, not much to it, but I'll be posting it anyway to my blog, which I'll link to in the description box below. Again, feel free to check out the previous videos to see how I did all those setups. Hope you liked the video, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and see you later.